What's up, NFL fans? This is Bumblebee Talk Sports, and in the light of the NFL draft coming up, we all know that defensive end freak athlete Myles Garrett is most likely going to be taken #1 overall by the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully. The Browns still might end up taking a quarterback like Deshaun Watson or Mitch Trubisky with the #1 overall pick, and that would be a ridiculous Browns move, and yet again, it would be a losing season for the Cleveland Browns. But this dude, Myles Garrett, this guy is a freak. And I made this video to talk about why Myles Garrett needs to be the #1 overall pick in this upcoming draft. Now, this guy being great is no mystery to him. In high school, Myles Garrett was a 5-star recruit and was the #1 defensive end in basically every ranking known to man. He was a state champion in track and field and also lettered in varsity in basketball and also football, of course. Football was the #1 sport that Myles Garrett excelled in. In his senior season, Myles Garrett recorded 19.5 sacks and then committed to Texas A&M. And if you guys know, Von Miller, defensive end for the Denver Broncos, played for Texas A&M. And he was basically the best star to come out of Texas A&M. And Myles Garrett, people are saying, is the best defensive specimen that they have ever seen. Now, as a freshman at Texas A&M, the greatness of Myles Garrett started immediately. He did not wait. And that is actually one of the reasons why the Cleveland Browns need to draft this player. #1 overall. Because he is an immediate impact, which is exactly what the Cleveland Browns need on their field. As a freshman, Myles Garrett broke the Texas A&M sack record in a single season for the Texas A&M, like for their school. He broke the record in only 6 games with 5.5 sacks. And then went on to break the SEC sack record for a freshman that was previously held by Jadeveon Clowney, another #1 overall pick, in 9 games with 8 sacks. And then went on for the rest of the season, his freshman year, to record 11.5 sacks and 53 tackles in his freshman season. That was ridiculous. His sophomore season was basically more of the same thing. Just pure domination for anyone that lined up against Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett recorded his sophomore season 57 tackles and 12 sacks. Even better than his freshman year, getting stronger and faster. And that actually leads me up to the second reason why the Cleveland Browns need to draft Myles Garrett. He is consistent. Like, it's hard to find consistency in your defensive ends. But in his first 2 seasons at Texas A&M, he basically put up the same exact numbers. And as I said, only getting stronger and faster than his freshman year, the numbers will only grow leading into his junior season. But let's not forget about his sophomore season, because in his sophomore season, Myles Garrett also found himself getting his first ever career interception in college. Yes, Myles Garrett, the defensive end, found himself picking off a college pass against Ole Miss his sophomore season. Myles Garrett was then limited due to injuries his junior season last season, but still ended up recording 8.5 sacks with 33 tackles. Myles Garrett then announced that he will be entering the NFL draft that following December. Myles Garrett then proved even more of his skills at the NFL Combine, which I watched, being a huge 6'4", 274 pounds of pure beef, like just pure muscle. Myles Garrett benched the 245-pound bar 33 times and then proceeded to run a 4.64 40. Which is fast for all of that bulk of muscle. It's basically like a train coming at you. And then Myles Garrett then at his pro day improved his 40 time to 4.62, which is just another reason why the Cleveland Browns need to select this guy. He's immediate, he's huge, he's fast, and he can add wins to the Cleveland Browns next season, no doubt. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button.